So we have Vauxhall ampera, which does not run. As we can see, ignition is on. It doesn't go in a ready state when the car is not faulty. Usually you see here green ready written, and at this stage it doesn't go in that ready state, and we have lots of faults, but the main faults are lost communication with battery energy control module. So this is the main traction battery, high voltage battery, and so powertrain control, hybrid powertrain control module complains about lost communication with battery energy control module, and as we can see is not even listed. If we try to find battery energy control module, it should be another module in this list. As we can see, it didn't even identify that module. We have battery charger control module, but not the energy control module. So at this point, what we're gonna try to do, we're gonna try to program it. If that fails, we have spare high voltage battery, which we can try just to swap. And let's carry on. We're gonna use for programming AC Delco main dealer software. Where is it? I lost it. 1 second. So basically, yeah, let's try to clear the codes just to prove that we have those two faults still remaining. We still have no communication with high voltage control module, high voltage battery control module. But let's try to clear them out. Clear fault code complete, and we still have 3 fault codes. Lost communication with battery control module on a, well, yeah. Okay, let's try programming now. So I've tried to reprogram battery energy control module. So it was to no avail, and then I tried to program a hybrid powertrain control module number 2, and then it passed. Let's try again to program battery energy control module, just in case. Let's see, error. There was an error retrieving the controller data. So basically it does not connect to the battery control module. Okay, that means we're gonna try to fit another battery in there, another HV battery. Still after reprogramming 27 modules only. Let's see if we can, and the same fault codes are here. It should be 28 modules. Okay, let's try to go to lift up the car and check connections, check communications, and then we go from there. So checked power supply and communication line to the battery, and there is no continuity between fuse number 39 and power supply to the module. Let me show you. So power positive side must come from fuse number 51, 5 amp fuse, and then goes to plug number 4 right here. Plug number 4, that's the one. And then another power supply is from fuse number 39 10 amp fuse, and it should go to pin number 9. It is red and violet. And then another one, it runs here and it goes to pin number 1. Again, red and violet. Let me show you this on the car. So it goes to this plug. So number 1, yeah, that's the number 1, red and violet. And then number 9 is right here. As you can see, this number 7 from the end, and then 8 is grayish, and then 9 is red and violet. So they don't have any supply to these pins. Now we're gonna check why. So I removed the fuse box, and now we're gonna try to see from this point where the fuse is up to here to see if it comes to, I'm not sure which pin. Actually, it might be on the diagram. So it should be on pin number 8. Yeah, pin number 8. So we must see on which one is, yeah, number 8. Oh, there it is. From 1 to 8, I guess it's on this side because it's closer to this. And let's try to see if we have continuity to this pin from this fuse. So the multimeter is set up to continuity test, and it's hard to do it with 2 hands, but maybe we can leave it here. Oh, this is more difficult than I thought. See everything, but here it is. Multimeter beeping. We have continuity through the fuse box. Then we need to check further down. So somewhere from here down to the battery we have a broken wire. So if we check, that's the pin 8, and then continuity, and then if we check on this pin number 1, is nothing, and then pin number 9 is third from this end, nothing. We have a broken wire somewhere in the loom, but to check this loom we're gonna need to take out the subframe because it's really, everything is really compact. So that's the loom, and there's no access to that. So I think I'll have to run 2 separate wires to this wire and obviously number 9, and see if that's gonna sort the issue. So this customer agreed on putting a new wire from the fuse box to the high voltage battery because it's quite extensive job to try to trace the issue where the wire is broken on. Is very compact, and a lot of things might have to come out, like for example vacuum pump, because it runs behind the vacuum pump, and it's just too much work and it's gonna be expensive, and we're just gonna run another wire in this isolation and it's gonna just be fine. So everything is ready now. It's gonna be like this, so that wire there, it looks like this one is added wire, It looks pretty genuine, I would say. You can't even tell it's well, it's non-factory. And then if we look under the car, so that's the high voltage battery, and then that's the plug we connect it to, and that's the wire in the surrounding isolation, and it looks pretty genuine. Here I've joined it to the some wires with cable ties. It looks pretty good to me. All done. And now just to put the cover, aluminium cover goes here, and this car is finished. And bonus footage, 28 modules. There it is. And the last one is battery energy control module. Now it is present. Everything is happy. Ready status. And she's going. All fixed now. Also, I've done a aircon recharge because it was engine management light on. In this car, if the aircon is low on a gas, it will flag the engine management light. So that was done as well. It's got nice cool air. All fixed now.